Continue with our show. Attorney Mike Koch on the phone with me now. Time for our legal difference segment with Neblett, Beard, and Arsenault. And Mike, first of all, thanks for joining us on the phone. This virus has really kind of impacted our legal system, no doubt about it here in Louisiana, central Louisiana.
It really has, Mark, and it affected in multiple different ways, and really every one of our courthouses, and we have, several courthouses. People think we just have the state district court in Rapides Parish, but there's multiple courthouses, from the federal court to Pineville City Court to Alexandria City Court to Social Security Court, Workers' Comp Court. So there's a number of them, and they're all affected differently. What specific rules are applying. Yeah. But obviously, the best thing to do is to contact each particular court. If somebody has an issue, is reach out to that court, because one court might do something differently than another court.
Mm-hmm. How have you adjusted to all of this?
The way I have is, like right now I'm at my kitchen table, I have a computer open, and I'm working from home majority of the time. I do get to go in the office, sign documents, pull out files. But what we're trying to do now is, most lawyers, they're not allowing even the public to come in, to their office. But if they do, one person comes in at a time. We're trying to eliminate just people in the public coming in. And we also, something new too is we have a drop box outside of our office. Okay. They can drop off documents. They can pick up documents outside. We're just trying to do what the governor says, is to stay at home as much as you can, have minimal staff, working if you're allowed to, work. And then we're just encouraging employees and myself, to wash hands, to do the social distancing, just keep it at top of mind. It's just really important. And that's dealing with firms, across the state. Just listen to them, what they're doing. They're doing similar things to what we're doing. And also courthouses are doing similar things.
I was going to ask you about access to the courthouses right now.
Yeah, so right now they put out a press release to our local courthouse, and if somebody wants to find out the specific information, just look up Rapides Parish Police Jury, on the website, and pull it up, or the 9th JDC District Court website. And they can get that information. They have specific rules as to it, but just a summary of it is, bottom line is, they're closed. The courthouse is closed to the public. Yeah. But Mark, people have emergencies, that have to be heard. Right. And it doesn't close. And some of those, I'll just tell you what they are, is one, civil protective orders, domestic violence protective orders. Those are just so important that have to be done. So we do have our judges up there on a rotating basis too, that they're going to sign those orders, to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do to help, protect the public. Other things would be like emergency child custody matters. Those things that you just can't wait on. You can't just close that. Those things have to be heard. Other things are matters of public health, interdictions, things of that sort. So there are certain things that the courthouse has to be open for, so things can be heard. Yeah. But they're not allowing the public just to come into the courthouse for matters. Go ahead.
Yeah, those urgent cases, how are they being handled? Can you handle them over the telephone?
Yeah, a lot of times that's what they try to do, certainly. If they can do it over the phone, they will. They also have, if they can do any type of video conferencing, they're doing that. Yeah. I just received a recent order from New Orleans where Judge Bruno, the chief judge in the CDC, he's encouraging the video conferencing with the court. And what he asked, and what I thought was interesting in it, but, at the end of the day, is lawyers still have to be professional. And he even said that proper attire is required, even for this, that, keep acting like a lawyer, be professional, and then work with other people, because you don't know what your brothers or sisters going through in another town, and how they're affected, and whether they can get to their office, whether they can get to a file. So, at the end of the day, they do want us, and we should, is be respectful, think about what other people are going through, and we're all going through it together.
Yeah, that's a good point. And you wanted to give a shout out real quick to local businesses, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to encourage everybody, and I think that it's something that's been going around FinMob, that everybody's doing it and everybody's just on the same page on it, is to support our local businesses whenever we can during this time. So that's one thing. The other thing I want to shout out to people is, and something we forget about, but just seeing a lot of this occur and talking to people is that people are going to church online now. That's what we're doing. We can go Facebook Live, and we're going to church. And we have done it several times. It's a great thing. But sometimes what people forget is that we got to continue to support the church or any church organization. If you've been doing that before, don't forget about that. It's just a friendly reminder to our community is don't forget to continue to support your charitable giving, as that doesn't stop.
Yeah, that's good advice. Mike, thanks for joining us. Again, the best way to reach out to you at Neblett, Beard, and Arsenault?
Yeah, that'd be it, Mark. At Mike Koch at Neblett, Beard, and Arsenault. I appreciate your time, Mark.
No problem. Take care, Mike.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
More to come on this Thursday.